We want to study how information about internal states is encoded in movement kinematics, in the way we move, and how this information is read out during social interaction. Human observers, they do not behave as ideal observers. They can read some, but not all of the information that is encoded in movement kinematics. And through amplification, what we want to do is make more information available for social interaction.
The general goal of the research in my lab is to develop mathematical methods to understand how neurons in the brain talk to each other. So we want to listen to them and crack what they are telling when they talk to each other and use that to understand how the brain works.
So what we want to study is information transmission. And the way we do that is by applying high quantitative methods, objective high quantitative methods to study how information is encoded and read out in movement kinematics. We decided to study the transmission of fear information in the context of an adapted version of a fear conditioning design. This is a slight electrodermal shock that is administered to the participant. The second participant has no first-person experience of the shock, and we want to see whether information is transmitted from participant 1 to participant 2. And what we want to do with Sharespace is amplify the information that can be read out. So this is the concept of amplification in Sharespace is really grounded in the idea that human observers read some but not all the information that is encoded.
The way we see it is that we want to be able not only to form some ideas about essentially people talk to their movement, but then to manipulate it to see if people understand when you change the pattern of movement what we think that they should understand. If we can do that, there's also a proof that we understand the language of communication through movements.
So the idea is that if amplification works, then we should see a facilitation in terms of social interaction. And this has a number of applications, from health to sport to rehabilitation to learning.
I think it's important to understand how people communicate non-verbally in social environments. And for example, how this could go wrong in certain pathologies, which are defined as pathologies of social interactions. And also I think it's useful to integrate this information technology to be able to, for example, create avatars that can interact better with humans in virtual environments.
This is a highly interdisciplinary, or better, transdisciplinary project that we are all working outside our comfort zone. It's a big challenge for each of us, and the objective of the project is something that no one of us could have even think about on their own.